Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel, Matt with Green Bar Trading. I don't even know where to begin right now because I just got back from the beach about 30 minutes ago. This is where my day took a crazy turn. So I sat down, I made my video recap, and I saw NURO triggering a whole bunch of stops. What that means is NURO popped up on scanners and just went flying to the moon. So I jumped into it. What turned out to be a red day turned out to be a green day. I got back my entire loss with one quick trade. It was about a 2-minute trade when I noticed that NURO, because we know the stock, everybody has been trading this stock. So people set stops and they leave for the day, you know, if they're shorting it. Well, what happened was all the stops started to get triggered and it just went straight up. So it started to curl a little bit as I was making my recap. And once it got to a certain level, it just took off. So this recap is going to be my second time through, and it's going to be really interesting because we saw this morning IGC was straight from the heavens. This stock was so great to trade. It reminded me of last year where all the setups were working, even the beginning of this year, where all the setups were working. There was no false breakouts. Pre-market, it was just really a great stock to trade, a very easy stock to trade. So we made money on that one. But the point of this whole video and these trade recaps is to, you know, give you guys, give all my subscribers, anybody that's watching this video, what's going through my mind as I'm doing trades, because I'm not doing live trading, which I would do more if I was doing this full time. I would be live trading with you guys all day long. I have a full-time job. I own a business that, you know, prevents me from live trading. But in the recaps, it's good to know why I'm doing things and when I'm doing them. So take my experience and, you know, do what you wish with it. But, you know, seeing the stock just jumping out like this, you know, I know that, you know, we say don't trade in the afternoon and all this other stuff, but I gotta say there is some really great action after 3 o'clock, you know, power hour. It's really, really good. So if you could limit your risk, which is what I did. So the way that I traded this stock, and you know what, let me just share my screen with you guys. Sharing the moneymaker. So this went a whole different way in the second video, because my first video, while I was very happy and totally fine with my loss. So my loss was $100. I had, it was about $95 or so, something like that, or $90, whatever it was. It was a very small red day. And going into this day, I wrote down, and you know what, I would show you guys if I don't even want to move around the camera, but I wrote down on my notebook right here, keep your losses small and keep a red day small. So that means, and you know, I have all my notes here, my NURO, eyes, semi, some stuff that I was looking at. IGC was not on the pre-market notebook because it didn't pop up until about 7:20 this morning. So anyway, I kept my red day small, which I was totally happy with until I saw NURO ripping, and I could not resist. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. You know, part of trading is when you see something, you're going to take it. It's just part of trading. So I saw NURO, and let's just start there. Look at NURO's daily chart. This thing was trading at $2 a few days ago, ripped up to $38. This just stock is nuts. So anyway, let me just move this to the 1 minute. All right, so this is what we saw going on. Man, TOS is lagging right now. There must be a lot of volume. So this was my trade. $100. A nice win. Let me show you this, because it was only 100 shares right here. I had taken 100 shares in the wow, I didn't even realize that this was over $100 trade. I had taken NURO in the pre-market. Let me see if I can show you guys that one. So I took NURO here for a $25 loss. And it just, you know, listen, trading, yeah, buy and hold. Obviously, if I bought here and I held here, but that's not always the case. Yes, it would have been the case here. I would have made a ton of money if I had done that. But day trading, scalp trading, I'm in and out. I'm not going to start bag holding things. That is the worst way to trade. So anyway, I stopped out for a $25 loss here. And then this is what we started to see. This is what I'm talking about. All this volume, a lot of this are people's stops. So you have buying and you have double buying. So people covering their shorts, and then also the buying coming in as well. And that's where you get this. This is just beautiful to see. I mean, this was at $21 and it ripped up to $27 in about a half an hour or an hour or so. But where I noticed it was right here. Once we broke this level, which was 23.50, it was off to the races with this stock. So I got in right here at 24.82, right there, 24.82, and then I sold up on this candle at 26.04. It's 1 minute. 1 minute trade, $100, and totally changed the entire day for me. Very blessed. Thank you, NURO. So I take advantage. You know, being a day trader, I'm going to take advantage. If I see something, I'm not going to hesitate. And that brings me to my, you know, how I actually had a red day was from eyes, and the fact that I don't hesitate. So not hesitating is part of being a day trader. You cannot trade momentum if you hesitate. You have to have confidence and just pull the trigger when you have it. So this one right here, I had 300 shares off the open. So this was at about 7 o'clock. We saw a rip up. So I thought that this was going to continue, because a lot of times at 7 o'clock in the morning, when you see a momentum stock that's on our scanner, it was, I think, the third or the second leading gapper, you will see follow through. Well, that wasn't the case here, and I got caught in this nasty, nasty false break, and a huge flush started out my day with a pretty decent size loss. And, you know, I'm down $100 on this stock. So, you know, basically what it goes to show, an IGC then comes along and solves everybody's problems. So I scalped this one off the 9 the entire way up. $135 I took from this stock, scalping all along the 9 EMA. I have a video yesterday if you want to know how I do it. I'm not going to go over that right now in this video because I am exhausted, and I'm just going to wrap things up. But IGC was a beautiful stock to see. This one just had very nice breakouts, and you know, the 5 minute chart, it looked extended. This 5-minute chart did not hold up. I mean, did not come back. So it just goes to show, if you have a strong stock, they're going to keep going. And I took advantage of it. IGC was traded very good. And I think a lot of people probably did very well on IGC today, because this really provided ample opportunity to profit off of. So that's it. I started my day out. So don't jump on stuff right off of the open. Wait until the obvious stock shows itself. And the obvious stock today was NURO and IGC. If I'd just been a little more patient, I probably would have had a career day today. On NURO, seeing that rip up, I probably would have had, if I didn't do what I did with eyes off the bat prevented me from taking risk, because I was already losing. I wanted to keep my day small, my red day small. So the way to do that is you have to dial back share size a lot. And, eyes prevented me from really putting some size on, especially IGC. NURO, I probably wouldn't, because that one just had way too big of a range. So anyway, I hope everybody enjoyed the recap. Hit the thumbs up for me. And thanks for watching. Everybody take care.